Okay, so afternoon guys, welcome to another episode of the Viking Beard with me, Matt. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day out there and welcome to my channel and my videos. Now, if you watched any of my other videos on my channel whatsoever, you'll know that I'm trying to grow myself a big, thick, bushy, epic Viking style beard, getting there very slowly. And on the videos on all of my channels, or on my channel, I'm basically trying to find my favourite beard products, skin products, hair products, clothing, all sorts of bits and pieces to make myself feel good, look good, treat my beard properly, my skin properly, hair properly, and everything else like that. And in all the reviews that I'm doing, what I'm priding myself on my channel is I'm not affiliated to any of these companies whatsoever. And basically everything is my own 100% honest opinion. This stuff's not particularly great and I don't particularly like it. I'm going to say that I don't like it. If it's absolutely fantastic and awesome and I'm going to use it pretty much all the time, then I will say so. And so I'm not here to blow smoke rings up companies' backsides or anything like that. So they're all open, honest reviews and in my opinion, okay? So I hope everyone's having a fantastic day. This is part 2 of a review that I started a couple of weeks ago, which is from Don Juan. And last time I was looking at their beard oils and beard shampoo. Today we're going to be moving on to their hair products that they sent through to me to have a look at, which is their pomade, and their clays. So yeah, just going to have a glug on the black stuff before I start. Nice to have another day off work, makes a change. So, the stuff they sent through to me, okay, we're going to be looking at 5 hair products that they have sent through. We're going to look at the packaging, product itself, and also then the price point of it. And as per usual, I'm going to put all of the links down below to them and their websites and everything else where you can find this stuff. With Don Juan, there are various different sort of chapters almost and branches around the globe. So you've got a US branch, you've got a European branch, a Brazilian and places like that. So you can pretty much pick this up from around the globe and places wherever you are. So kicking off, we're going to be looking at the products that they've sent through. So they've sent me through a hair grease. They've sent me through 4 pomades as well to have a look at and clay. And so yeah. Now with all their products, this is kind of what their logo looks like. This one comes in a tin. The rest of them come in 4-ounce jars. You can buy smaller as well. And I like the products, the design of the products. It's kind of nice. Each one's very subtly different with different colours in it and different coloured bow ties. And I do like the logo. I like the fact that this comes in a nice little tin and good looking packaging. But as we know with packaging, it doesn't matter how fancy something looks on the outside, you're buying it for what's on the inside and hoping that it works. Because let's face it, we're all on budgets and stuff nowadays, and there's nothing worse than going out and spending a few sort of like hard-earned quid that you got left over after paying all your bills on something. You get it home and you don't particularly like it. So it's nice to kind of like get an idea from somebody else what it's like. The same as I do. Before I go out and buy stuff, I'll look on YouTube and online and stuff to see if there's a review of it, which gives me somebody else's opinion before I go out and spend money on it. So the ones that they've sent through is a hair grease, a blackout pomade, a meteor clay, a hybrido pomade, and also a Royal Barber edition royal pomade or pomade, depending on where you are and how you want to say it. And so let's look at the products. What we'll do is we'll look at the products individually, and then afterwards kind of like the price point, and finally scoring it out of 20, 0 being absolutely detest the stuff, 20 being absolutely amazing, and 10 being in the middle being yeah, it's okay stuff. It's not bad and it's not fantastic, it's just in the middle. So this is their hair grease. This comes in a 4-ounce tin, looks like such, and this is a wax based pomade, depends on how posh way you want to say it. Heavy hold, high shine and citrus scent. Now, all these products that I am showing you, I have tried and used, so I know exactly what they're like, as opposed to just doing an unboxing and going, it smells all right, because what's the point in that? Anyone can unbox something and go, da, there it is. Now, the wax-based pomade is quite a good stuff. It's quite nice for sort of creating the sort of pompadours and stuff like that, slick back looks, which I'm sort of using at the moment until my hair goes back into ponytail once I grow it longer and everything else, and braids. But I do like that pompadour look and helping slick back. Now, when you go out and you buy your pomades and stuff like that, you do have to be very careful, because you get your water-based stuff and you also get the stuff that isn't based with water, is kind of petroleum, almost like a Vaseline stuff. Now, with the water-based stuff, throughout your day, when you're going out, walking around, doing your job and everything else like that, if it does start coming out of place, you can bit of water through it, holds it back in place again. You can, without the water, you can restyle the petroleum based and the other sorts of based ones and waxes and stuff. But bearing in mind, when you do come to washing your hair, you're going to have to wash your hair a lot more. 3 or 4 washes to get the product fully out of your hair, whereas with the more water-based stuff, it comes out, as it suggests, a lot easier. So me personally, myself, I prefer to use the water-based stuff, because I don't like the idea of continually having to wash my hair, dry my scalp out and stuff like that, and damaging my hair. So the water-based stuff tends to work well for me. So this is a citrus scent. Does it smell citrusy? I have used it. It is a light citrus. It's not a ridiculously, none of these flavours are kind of really ridiculously scented, punch in the face sort of smell. It's a nice down the line, medium scent, and they all work quite nicely in the smell and the scent, as opposed to some beard oils. They're really punchy, some are in the middle, some you can hardly smell, and you also get unscented as well. Now this one rolls in at around $15, which, working out on a conversion chart into UK pounds and pence, is coming in at £11.50, which is pretty good value. To be honest, there are some brands out there that are ridiculously expensive, and they're selling it because of the name expensively. Doesn't necessarily mean it's any better. With Don Juan as well, it is a US company, so it's nice to kind of be able to find some of these products that are in the US that you can find over around the globe, wherever you are, and depending on where you are. But that one is the hair grease in a 4-ounce tin, rolling in, like I say, at $15, conversion wise £11.50, so not ridiculously expensive, using literally about 10 pence sort of dollop in your hand, work it through your hand, through your dry hair, holds it in place, lovely, fantastic stuff. Washes out for me after 2 or 3 washes, so that's great. Moving on, now we got kind of a strangish one. I'll put that on the floor because it's falling off the side. This one is called a Blackout Pomade. Dude on the front's got a little black bow tie on, as opposed to that one that had a yellow one. Now, Blackout Pomade, this one is a 4-ounce. They also do smaller versions of this. They do like a little 1-ounce travel pot and stuff, which is quite nice, because you don't, when you go on holiday or travelling anywhere, you don't necessarily want a whole massive pot. So it is nice to be able to go and have the smaller version of this. And with some of the products, they actually do a really bigger one. For if you're in the barbers and everything else like that, own a barber shop, then you can have a big pot as opposed to going through numerous smaller pots. And the Blackout Pomade, this is 4-ounce. It's strong hold, medium shine. It's enriched with jojoba oil. And also it's scented with vetiver, citrus and jasmine. But with this as well, it has a temporary black tint to it. So if you've got darker hair with grey starting to show through, this has got a tinting agent in there which will kind of turn your hair a bit darker and help to hide the grey hairs a bit, and makes it a bit more neutral. For me, because I'm obviously blonder, it does look slightly weird in my hair, And another thing you have to watch out for with this is obviously shirts, t-shirts, pillows, bedding and stuff like that. It can come off because, as you know, it doesn't get absorbed into the hair. It almost coats the hair with it. So it is prone for coming off and stuff like that. I'm not saying it's going to heavily stain any clothing or anything, but that's one thing you have to be aware of when using anything whatsoever tinted or that's going to colour your skin, hair or whatever. Even if you're wearing fake tan and stuff, it's going to come off, rub on the collars of your shirt and stuff. So that's one thing to be aware of. But I do like the way that they have done this, that if you are trying to hide greys, unfortunately I've gone through that stage now of trying to hide greys. It's like it is grey, and I've got a few little bits of darker blonder colours in there and a bit of ginger at the side. But okay, and with the pomades as well, remember as well, they come in heavy holds, extra heavy holds, strong holds, medium hold and stuff like that, and different shines. So depending on what you want in a pomade or wax or something like that, make sure you are buying the one that you actually want, because there are loads of different versions out there. And it worked quite well. The tinting wise for me was a bit weird and a bit off, but the hold was great on it, a strong hold, and it's a medium shine, made my hair look quite glossy, because obviously the whole 1950s and 60s look is back in a massive way, the whole rock and roll, rockabilly, psychobilly and stuff like that. And there's a lot of people out there now sort of using pomades and stuff. It's massive business, the pomade and grooming industry. And so yeah, it worked really well for me. The price on this is $17, which is working in at 13 quid. For 4 ounces, can't complain. It's a good product. It does exactly what it says on the tin. The actual smell of it, it does smell of that citrusy sort of like jasmine smell. Nose in. And again, really good product. Now what we've got is one called a Meteor Clay. You can now see his bow ties switched to grey. Now with the Meteor Clay, this is kind of like well, it's a matte clay basically. Again, 4 ounce. This is extreme hold and a matte finish, because sometimes you don't want that greasy look, and it reactivates with water because it is a water-based clay, which is quite nice. And sometimes it is nice to kind of put my hair back. You can see I've got it in my hair at the moment. It has kind of given me a matte finish to it, and it holds it back nice. Throughout the day it does move and everything, but it's very simple to put some water back through, restyle it, and I actually really did like this. This one for me was absolutely perfect, the Meteor Clay. And this is citrus, lavender with hints of amber and sandalwood. Smells really, really nice. I've got that in the smaller pot as well, because these guys do come in smaller pots, and I've been using it from the smaller pot, and it is absolutely fantastic stuff. I highly recommend this one. Meteor Clay for me, one of their top products, absolutely brilliant. This one again for 4 ounces rocks in at $17, and in conversion around about 13 quid. I'm not going to give you every denomination and monies around the world, because you can work that out for yourself by going to their websites and everything. But yeah, that one is a stunner. The Meteor Clay is absolutely fantastic. Next. Dun, dun, dun. You can go up there. We have the Hybrido Pomade. And this is Sea Breeze Scent. Water-based again, which is really good. And obviously you can reactivate it with water. Stronghold Medium Shine, which is nice. I'm not a massive fan of high shine stuff, because high shine for me does tend to make my hair feel and look very sort of greasy almost looking, which is fine if you're going for that greasy look, because that's the sort of thing you want, because obviously they used to use lard and stuff like that in their hair, Vaseline and stuff, petroleum jelly, but but this one is good. I do like the fact that it is water based, so it does come out of your hair nice and easily, and you can restyle it. And Stronghold Medium Shine. This one's also got plant and extracts in it, and Dead Sea minerals as well. So, and this one is a sea breeze scent, and the smell on this one, I wouldn't. The thing that I get iffy with stuff that's sea breeze is really difficult to create that. But this is a very fresh, to me personally, kind of like a barbershop-y clean fresh, if you know what I mean, as opposed to a sea breeze, because where I live, I'm fairly near the coast. That's not the scent that I get through. It's more sewage, but never mind. But the scent on this is absolutely phenomenal. It's a very nice, clean barbershop smell to it. I like this one. This one is slightly cheaper. This one comes in at $15 for the 4 ounce, which, working out that in pounds and pence, is around about £11.50 at conversion today. Obviously it changes throughout day to day, but yeah, that one is really, really good as well. And the other one they bought out is the Royal Barber Edition, or the Royal Edition. This one's got purple, you can see it's got a purple bow tie on. Royal Pomade. This is medium hold, medium shine. And whereas the other one we just looked at was a strong hold, medium shine, this is medium hold, medium shine. And water based as well, so it comes out very, very easily when you go and wash your hair. 4 ounce pot. This one, tropical lavender, and it smells absolutely stunning. It smells absolutely brilliant, and my partner, she absolutely loves the scent on this. When I use this, she goes absolutely mental. It's kind of quite a nice, I wouldn't say feminine scent, but it's kind of that sort of scent that females would appreciate more to the sort of manlier scents and everything else. And very, very nice. I've used it from the small pot. There you go, you see what it looks like in there. And it is brilliant. And like I say, moving on to my side, wherever I put it, it does come in a small pot as well. That's not the big pot, but obviously a smaller pot. So you can choose as well. Nice to stick in your travel bag when you're going out and away. And this one is brilliant. For me, and I've got finer hair, I tend to use the stronger hold as opposed to a medium hold. But this one works just as well if I'm indoors or just chilling out for the day and not going particularly far. Whereas if I'm going out on a blustery day, I'll start using the stronger holds or max strength holds, maximum strength. And again, this one is rocking in slightly cheaper. For a 4 ounce tub, you're looking at $15, coming in at, same conversion as the last one, £11.50. And to be honest, with all of these products, they all feel, use and work like a premium product. And the cool thing is as well, they haven't got that ridiculous price that a lot of pomades have on them. I went to go out and buy a tin of well-known pomade to go and have a look at. Was going to review it. I'm not going into the name of it yet because I still will do, might do. And it was like 25 quid for a tin, excuse me, kind of around about that size. And I don't think that's possibly worth it when you've got cheaper alternatives that do exactly the same and got pretty much the same sort of stuff in it. But I'm possibly going to go and get one just to do a conversion between the two, because it would be nice to see, because sometimes more expensive doesn't necessarily mean better. It's just because of the name on the front of it. So that'll be interesting to see. And I will be doing that, comparing to the medium one, a cheaper one, and an expensive one to each other to see which one performs the best out of all of them. So that'll be an interesting one. So I do love the Don Juan styling products. There are certain ones out there that I possibly wouldn't go for myself, but that's the same. That's why there's so many different ones, because you can chop and choose which ones you want depending on what style you want, what sort of hair you've got, what sort of hold you want, whether you want it water-based, petroleum-based, that sort of thing, wax-based. So there is something out there for everyone. And scoring these guys out of 20, I really can't fault them, to be honest. The packaging's brilliant. The product works extremely well. The price point on it is fine. I haven't got a problem with paying that at all, because for the amount that you're using, with some of the pomades as well, you don't necessarily need to keep adding to it every day, because you do get a certain build up in your hair. So you say use a 10 pp size on one day, 5 pp size the next day, and you've got enough in there for sort of like a couple of days after that until you wash it out or whatever. So you're not going through massive amounts of it. So it's not a product that you're going to run out of very quickly if you've got a 4-ounce jar or 10 of this stuff. So I'm going to score them a fantastic 19 out of 20. Really, really well done, Don Juan, and for coming up and creating these stuff and sending them through to me. It's an absolutely amazing product. I love it. I'm not, like I say, I'm not biased in any way, shape or form. And like I say, I'm not affiliated to any of the companies. If it's a product that's out there that deserves the recognition, I will say so. I'm not here to blow smoke rings up companies' backsides. But the Don Juan products that I've tried, the beard oil, the hair stuff, got a couple more bits and pieces to try, which I'll probably be doing in a part 3 of this video, but absolutely spot on. And thank you to the guys at Don Juan for sending that through to me in a t-shirt. And excellent products. I love it. Love the fact that if you're a barbershop, you can buy a bigger version, which is going to last you ages. You can buy the 4-ounce ones, and on top of that, you can buy the little travel size pots as well, or tester pots as I like to call them, handy for traveling. So fantastic. 19 out of 20. Brilliant score. Well, thank you guys for watching another one of my review videos on my channel. I do appreciate everyone that watches any of my videos. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I read all the comments and I can't thank you guys enough. But thank you. I look forward to seeing you on the next review, which will be going up in a few days' time. Keep loving each other, take care of each other, keep on growing those beards, because I'm still growing it. Still growing it. I'm not trimming it. I know it kinks out to the side and stuff like that, but that's what my beard does. That's what God intended. Let it keep growing. But thank you guys. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Take it easy. Bye.